guys, Tez here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm just going to give you an update as to what's been going on with my life because I've been a little bit quiet. I'm also crocheting, so bear with me. So basically, a lot has been going on. I had been recording content, obviously, on my phone, and I did not have iCloud because I felt that it was a lot of money to pay. I didn't know how much money it was. I just thought it would be a lot of money because it's Apple, and when is Apple ever cheap? So I had a lot of content on my phone, and then one sec. And my phone got stolen in a club. Now I have the footage of the people who done it, but the technology here is not advanced enough for the police to track the people. So I know who'd done it, but I have no way of finding out. And I suppose I could have like put them on blast on Twitter and stuff, but I didn't really know how that would end up, so I just decided to leave it. But I was obviously very distraught, and I got quite low about it. It wasn't about like the actual phone, like it being a phone. It was more like the effort I'd put into recording content and stuff that really upset me. And because I hadn't backed up my phone since maybe May, sometime in May, so all of May's footage and all of June's footage was just gone basically. Or this happened end of June. So I was very disheartened, and I just felt like, what was the point? I think also like a lot of things were happening. So Zim is not for the week, and I think like moving here, I made that decision with rose tinted glasses, and the reality kicked in very quickly. And things are not always as simple or as easy as Insta or YouTube might lead you to realize. So for example, like we get power cuts regularly, which can be quite difficult to manage, especially if you're not used to it. We also get water cuts. So basically you have to install a tank. So you install a tank, which when the water does come, the tank is filled up with water. So I think I have a 5,000 litre water tank. So that's, one sec, sorry, I have to do this every time because I'm not good at counting and talking. So I have a 5,000 litre tank so that when the council water comes, the tank gets filled up, and then when the council water goes, we can use that water whilst we wait for the council water to come back. So when I initially got the tank installed, I had to pay for water to be filled into it, which was like, how much? It was $50 for like 5,000 litres of water. So I did that, and everything was going well. And here there was a small tank before, like a 1,000 litre. So there was a tank on the ground, a 1,000 litre, and then I installed a 5,000 litre on this stand. So basically I was using the water and everything was going well. And then the water in the tank wasn't filling up like in the high tank. So the water in the 1,000 litre tank would fill up fine, but the water in the 5,000 litre tank wouldn't. And the vibe is usually that like the pressure is meant to be enough to go up because the water is like on a stand, so that when the water goes, gravity kind of does this thing, and then the water can like come down to the house via gravity. So it wasn't happening, so the water finished, and then I put another $50 in there, which was a bit annoying. And then so after I'd done that, started using the water again, and then the water finished again. So then when the water finished this time, I was like, I started using the water from the small tank. I started using the water from the small tank, and as I was doing that, I could hear like the little bits of the water left in the big tank like trickling down to the small tank. So I thought that's strange. So then I asked the people who would install the tank disconnect the small tank, because obviously I don't want water from the big tank to go into the small tank, because water from the small tank doesn't actually come into the house. It used to via pump, but that pump is broken and it's quite expensive to fix. So they're actually here today to sort that out, and basically it turns out that the pipes are rotten, and so water can't go through, like there's not enough pressure for the water to go through and go up into the big tank. It's easy for it to go to the small tank, which is on the ground floor because it's just level, but the water can't go up because the pipes are rotten. So they're fixing that now. So that's something else that I need to sort out. So that's something that's happening. Both my doors are a bit tricky. So the front door is like patio type door, like it's glass, and the lock doesn't work properly, so I can't use that door. And then the back door, I had issues with locking it. It was very difficult to lock. So that had to get fixed, and that took like months. And I know it sounds like I'm being like all pedantic, but I feel like all those things on top of everything else, it all just adds up. And then also there's an issue of like internet. So basically I pay about £30 for 150 gig worth of internet, and that doesn't last me that long. So I essentially have to like try and make it last, or pay 30. I could literally spend 150 gig in in like 3 days if I was using internet how I would at home, but I'm having to be conservative because it doesn't last that long, and unlimited internet is like £160 a month. Like, be for real, I don't have that kind of money. So that's like another thing on top of like my phone. And then also when my phone got stolen, I managed to get a new phone, and then I got a SIM net one, but for some reason that SIM isn't working at all. So like it works for calls, but it doesn't work for like data. So when I leave the house, I can't use anything that requires data, which is quite difficult because Google Maps, WhatsApp, Insta, like even to book a taxi, you need data. So I need to like go to the what's it called? I need to go to the shop, for the Econet shop, to get an Econet SIM, because I think that hopefully will work out a bit better for me. So that's like something else that I need to sort. So yeah, a lot has been going on, and sometimes it can be quite tricky to like record footage, especially when last time, like I'm like, oh, I've already recorded this. Like I'd done a week in my life where like I would go food shopping and I would do all this and that, and then like all that footage is gone. I mean, I do have iCloud now. I found out that it's £2.99 for 200 gig, which is enough for me. So I do have that now, but obviously I can't get the footage that I lost back. I tried to track the people who stole my phone down. So I literally was walking around town like trying to see anyone who was selling like stolen phones and stuff, and I even went to like Norton to try to see them. Norton is like maybe an hour away from where I live, because the phone had pinged in Norton. It pinged in Norton like 3 times, and obviously when I went to the place where it pinged, it was like a place where like the whole complex was just people selling and fixing phones. So it's very easy that that phone was there when I was there, but I had no way to get it back. Got the police involved, like I said, but proved futile, so I had to let that go, really, which was really sad for me. So yeah, I've been going through a lot, so that's why I've been a little bit MIA, and I know like it's just YouTube and I don't need to explain myself, but I just wanted to, because I don't know, I just felt like I should. So yeah, that's what's been going on. Bear with me. We'll see how much longer I last, if I last. That's always like, I know the thing is I can always like change my situation, and I think that's what makes me not want to, because it's like the option is always there. So I guess that's what's been going on with my life lately. And like I still need to, so in the house there's a lot of things that I need to do. Like I mentioned, the back door got fixed. I need to fix the front patio door. I need to fix the flooring in the 2 bedrooms and the living room. I need to redo the kitchen, need to redo the bathroom. I need to paint outside the house. I need to like cut off the chimney so I can get solar panels, because the way the chimney breast is set up, it actually blocks some of the sun. So if I was to put solar panels on there, they would eventually like get blocked by the chimney breast, which defeats the whole purpose. I need to fix like the fence. I feel like everywhere I go, like fences follow me. I need to fix the fence, which is another issue because this like Wi-Fi company put like their thingy on the ground in front of my property, but in my property line. So I need to talk to them about getting that sorted. So it's just like I need to do this, I need to do this, and honestly, like it's just a lot. And I'm just trying not to let it like bring me down, but I have been a little bit down, which is to be expected. But I'm gonna like carry on because, you know, it's all an experience, part of the fun, and then we'll see how far we go on this journey. But yeah, I just wanted to say that's what's happening with me. And someone actually DM'd me asking if everything was okay because they were expecting to see like more footage and more this and this, and I'm like, I'm fine. You know, the the weapons formed against me, I feel like some of them are prospering low-key. And I was even saying to my friend that do you know there's like this religious thing, well, this Christian thing where people like, Jesus take the wheel because I can't. And I said when I moved to Zim I gave Jesus the wheel, but I think I need it back because I don't think I can do that much worse of a job, which is obviously a joke. Like I know my life could be a lot worse and I'm speaking from a place of privilege, but just because other people are suffering doesn't mean, it's like, do you know when people are hungry in wherever they are and then someone's like, oh, you have to finish your food because people are hungry somewhere, like the starving kids in Africa? Well, I am now the starving kid in Africa, and I can promise you that people in England being full doesn't make me feel any better. So if you're done eating, stop eating. Life is too short. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or video suggestions. Don't forget to tap the like button so the video reaches more people. Subscribe if you haven't already because it really helps me out. And until next time, bye for now.